got a plan and I got a vision. You don't understand and you can get missing. I won't let you ruin my tribe with division. I'm taking aim and I shoot with precision. I'm really the girl that these girls wanna be. So naturally feminine, but still a G. Where she get her vibe, she stole it from me. Where she get her, but I'm never tripping, you know how I do. I'm glad I could sprinkle some game on you, boo. I just let souls flow to me like water. Stunning these boys and these girls are my daughter. Aquarius in it. Peace, queens. Hey, y'all, hey. Maya Kiana here. And tonight I am introducing another video from the Queens Talk podcast. This time I had the luxury of interviewing Emyne the Superstar, y'all. Yes. If y'all don't know, Emyne the Superstar is a creative musician from the Philadelphia art scene, and she does not come to play, okay? She has been doing this for a while, and you can see that in her work as it appears today. Emyne is somebody who is very inspirational to myself and to a lot of others, I would assume, because she lives in her purpose, she lives in her truth, and she goes after what she wants out of life. Like, no holds barred. Like, how you say it? No, whatever. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like, she's gonna go get it. If she wants it, she's gonna go get it. And that's so inspiring to me. A prime example of that is how in this interview, she mentions manifesting a tour for her song Crazy Now, which wasn't even out at the time. This interview was recorded in February, and it's currently October, and guess who's on tour? Yeah. Like, that is so amazing to me, the fact that she dropped that seed on the interview and now is currently living in that reality. I feel like there is no more prime example of manifesting your dreams, and that is truly what she stands for, and that is truly what Live and Love Boutique is all about. We are all about self-love and self-expression for melanated women and girls. Like, we want us to go after the things that we want and deserve in life, live our dreams, be expressive, be confident, and Emyne definitely embodies that. So without further ado, I am so excited for y'all to get into this interview. Peace, queens. Don't forget to live in love.
Cool. So the first message that's coming to my mind, to be honest, since we talking about honesty, is fuck that. Like, just fuck that. Like, and when I say fuck that, I mean, even another episode, I keep referencing the butterfly, and I love that, but I had an episode where I had to really, like, tell the negative voices in my mind to, like, shut the fuck up. Like,
I was just watching that one before we came.
Really? Yeah, like, man, they was out of control. Like, out of control. Like, that. Now, that's when you need to whoop ass. Like, that's when you need to whoop that nigga ass. Like, it was so bad. Like, and I feel like that's the message that what I'm trying to show people is fuck that. We always, and I say this, and I think I put this episode out, but we always get to, like, a new age or, like, 5 years later and look back and be like, oh, I wish I was confident, or I love that version of me. She was so cool. We always get to that point when the point has passed, and it's like, fuck that, bro. Feel that way now, my nigga. Feel that way now. Walk around like that now, because it's no reason not to. It's like, why are we waiting until some shit is gone to value it? Like, until we don't have something to celebrate. It's like, no, fuck that. What I'm expressing, what I want people to take away from me is, like, and I'm about to put a song out called Crazy Now. So what's out right now is Passenger Seat Princess. I don't know when this is going to come out, but I'm about to put a song out called Crazy Now, and it's all about when you start transforming and becoming a better version of yourself, and people just don't get it. And they want you to tolerate the same things you tolerate or believe in the same things. They're like, yo, you crazy, you tweaking, you tripping. Whole time, Source is guiding you to who you need to be and believing in you and, like, you know, instilling that in you. But I bring that up to say, like, you're not crazy, bro. Like, you're, like, that's my message. Do what you need to do for you, and put it out, share it, express it, because you don't want to wait until you're 30 to be like, oh man, in my 20s I was lit. I wish I believed in myself more. Listen. Or in your 40s you saying the same thing about your 30s. You don't have to. Like, why do that if you don't have to? And I get it's not easy. I'm not trying to say, like, you can wake up and feel this way, but, like, I don't know. Sometimes you can. Like, if you start just saying it, if you start not even faking it, but just, like, you mean, like, sometimes you really can.
You have to change the narrative. You got to start somewhere. So
you got to start somewhere.
Somebody say fake it till you make it, or, you know, say it until you believe it. And I really believe in it. This really resonated with me because I had that moment last night. Like, I was looking through my pictures and I was just hugging myself like, yo, 18-year-old you was fucking lit.
Yes, so lit. Why the fuck would you worry about anybody else,
like,
bro?
Girls.
Fuck
like,
that.
So, man.
Yeah, and now you got to say that now. Like present Maya is lit. Like, present Mani is lit. Like, period. Sure. Even if you don't feel that, or you want better. And that's the thing. We get so caught up in bettering and growth and just wanting more. And I get it. I love that. I love that for us to want to grow and have that mindset. But it's like, man, if you could just sit back and just be quiet and just look at all the greatness, like, and appreciate it.
Just be.
Yeah. Just be. Just be. For sure.
Another classic. I really got to tap in with everything. The music, the podcast, man. Go. Y'all hear what she's talking about. She's not talking about just nothing. Like, everything that she's saying is important right now. So make sure y'all go tap in if you're really serious about anything.
Right. Anything in spiritual wellness and holistic healing.
Self-expression, self-love, all that.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So what is your vision for your creative endeavors? And how can we assist you in any goals that you have right now?
I love that. Yes, ask about support. That's a great question. My vision is like, I see myself, speaking of vision, putting out visuals, like giving people amazing shit to listen to and watch. Like, I always love artists who put out like mini documentaries or like those, of their albums and stuff. Oh man, like I can't wait to do that shit. But yeah, I want to give people amazing visuals, amazing stories, amazing music. I just want to put that. I'm trying to be an M and going to be an M, y'all favorite artist. Like, cause it's gonna be superstar shit. Like, and it's about time. I deserve it. And I've been through a lot, and I feel like I definitely am excited and just satisfied and proud to even feel that way and say that and like not be saying it just to say it. Like, I believe the stuff that I'm saying. So yeah, that's the vision that I have, is to give y'all vision, and hopefully inspire y'all to whatever y'all vision is. Go do that shit. Like, go do it. You said, what is my vision and how can you assist me? By loving, just loving me. I love y'all, just sharing the love, like feel it in your heart. I feel like that's the most powerful thing you can do, is really feel it, because when you really feel it, I won't have to tell you how you can support me. Like, you'll figure it out because you fuck with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, but to put it out there just for now, it's like the shares, the telling your friends, the streaming, like all of that. But like I said, if you fuck with me, I don't have to let you know. Like, you just going because you fuck with me, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Fuck with me. Heavy.
All right, we coming up on our last couple of questions. Two of these questions I ask everybody, but the next question I have is, how important has community been for you on your journey?
Everything. I have a line in my song, I Fly, that's not, well, I'm going to call it Warrior, that's not out yet. And it says, my community is still my biggest backbone. And when I need a reground, then I go home. And it's like, real shit.
Y'all hear her?
Period.
Wow.
No, for real. Every time that I've allowed myself to get swallowed up. Hey, yo. Why would I get over here? Why would I get over here, though?
Oh, my God, yes.
I'm so sorry. Oh, shit.
We did it in it.
Ooh, child, bring it back.
You ain't seen it?
You ever seen a clip?
You never seen it? Why would he do that? Like...
Swallowed up. Ever been swallowed up?
Where's that from?
Sir, TDJ.
Who is a pastor?
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
I gotta see the video.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Why would I do that, Emyne? But anytime I've been heavily encompassed and distracted, and got my ass whooped. Got my ass whooped by life. Got my heart broken. Got my heart broken, got my ass whooped. I feel like my community has always been there to catch me every time. Like, I'm talking with everything. Like, it was times I ain't have food in my fridge and I'm volunteering, like, at Urban Creators, you feel me, to farm in their Philly. And I just go there because I just want to be with Mother Earth. I want to be around love. And, like, I go home with peppers and squash and, like, just, like, stuff like that. It's just, I can never go without for too long. My family, a superstar is not a single star. and this is what I be explaining to people. It's not about the brightest star in the fucking sky. A superstar is a superstar because they are a cluster of bright stars. That's what a superstar is. I would not be shit without my community. I would not be shit without my grandfather watching me from the stars. And when he was here, in the physical realm, I would not be shit without the friends who remind me of who I am. Like people like you, people like everybody that we know. It's been times where people don't even know how much they was looking out for me, how much it meant that they cooked me dinner that night, or they sat and had that conversation with me, or they gave me that ride, or I don't know, or not even just transactional stuff, but just heard me out. You know what I'm saying? Gave me a smile, gave me a hug. Like, it's been times I've genuinely been falling apart. When a superstar falls apart, it is drastic. It creates black holes in space. So, my community has stopped a black hole from happening so many times. And my literal blood family, like, just so many times. So without them, I would be absolutely nothing. And even the people who hurt me, even the people who have hurt me so far have taught me things that have been very valuable. And specifically for some reason in my cooking journey. I don't know why. Like, when I be in relationships, I always learn something about cooking that really changes the game for me. And I love that for me. But even the relationships, whether romantic, platonic, or in passing, whatever it was, that has served me. And I just really wouldn't be who I am without them. Especially, like, man, my ancestors are like my best friends. And it's been a while since I've sat and talked to them. And it's just like they never give up on me. They might get stern, they might get aggressive, but they are always there welcoming me back home and back to myself. And for that, I owe them my life. I owe my life to those beings. And yeah, we was talking about community, and I think you said, like, how important is it? Was there another part of the question, or just something else I wanted to say? That was the question. Okay. Yeah, I have to emphasize that and take time on that, because it's just like I said, a superstar is a community. That's exactly what that is. So, yeah.
Perfect response. I love how holistic, like, you went from the physical people here, the friends, the family, then you talked about the stars and the sky, the universe, you talked about the ancestors, like, just covering every aspect of it. A lot of people can sleep on community. I'm like that myself. A lot of times I call myself a soloist, and I do a lot of things by myself, but at the end of the day, I understand that we are social people, and nobody was meant to be here alone. And that just reminded me to shout out TJ and the creative community, which I'm a part of. The first time y'all see me in this room was interviewing with TJ. So I definitely got to give a shout out to him. He's been very influential and giving me a lot of resources on this journey as far as, like, my business, podcasting, content creation and stuff like that. That's how I met Octavio, who is holding the camera right now and bringing y'all all these dope ass videos. So community is definitely key, and I love how you broke that answer down.
Absolutely. I just want to add one more thing too before we wrap that question up. As somebody who's been performing in Philly since I was a young boy, like, I literally was one of the pioneers for the open mic scene and just, like, getting it back and stuff like that when I was a teenager, like selling out venues and stuff when I was young. And people, like, consistently remind me of that, because it's funny because, people will look at socials and think one thing, like, oh, she gets a lot of likes or she doesn't, or she has a lot of followers or she doesn't. But one thing I can say is, like, my community is this. Like, it's always been, like, face to face. Like, you probably seen me perform and, like, shit like that. And as an artist, that is everything to me. The fact that I can sell tickets, like, if I say I'm having a show, you can be guaranteed that there's people that's going to actually come see me do what I do. Like, it's not what you see on social media transfers, into real life. People that really know me or really fuck with me be in that audience, and it's just like, it makes me feel like if I can do that and I have this strong community here, I can go anywhere and, like, be supported. So it's just like, shout out to everybody who's ever, like, came and seen me perform. That's my fucking favorite thing to do, is what I'm greatest at. So shout out anybody who ever came and see me, whether it was free, not free, whatever the hell it was. Like, that community, the community that follows me on tours and shit, like I said, tours, manifesting, on shows and shit, top tier. That's those y'all my guys, guys. Like, so
love that. All right, so this question I ask to everybody who comes on the show, and the reason I ask this to everybody is because I feel like, as grown-ass adults, which we all are at this point, we should still be thinking about the youth and the children, because we are the adults now. I see all the posts talking about, like, oh, damn, we got to start planning the cookouts now. And that's cool, that's cute, but I really want to know, like, what do you feel is our responsibility to the youth?
To not turn into an asshole. Like, I'll keep it real, because of course, there's things you can literally proactively do. But one thing you can do is heal. Heal yourself. Before I tell you to go at the community events, before I tell you to become a teacher, before I tell you to, I don't know, like pioneer some amazing organization or some shit like that, heal yourself. Because that is always the ripple effect and the deepest answer that you can give. The more good people we have, the more healing, and I won't say healed, but healing intentionally people that we have, the better the literal world will be, like energetically. And then also on a physical level, like the better person that you will be when you interact with these youth, with these people. Most of them, need that support and they need that love. And if you're not healed, you cannot give it to them. So your number one job is to heal you, love you, heal what happened when you were a kid, when you were their age, and what it did to you. So that's my top tier thing, love on you, and inevitably the kids will see that and they will benefit from that shit.
I couldn't have said it better. So now y'all already know y'all should know what I'm about to say. Like, Live and Love Boutique is all about self-love, especially for the melanated women, which I feel like we are, the epicenter of everything, essentially. So, tap in with us, follow us on Instagram, check out the website. If you want to get into the group chat, let me know. Just hit me up,
Yes, group chat.
Yeah, so the last question is to maybe one of the most important questions, because, we here providing a platform for Black women that are doing amazing things. So I want you to plug yourself. Let us know what you have going on, where we can find you, all that good stuff.
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram. That's like the fave at Emyne the Superstar. Emyne is EMYNE. That's EMYNE. Period. The Superstar. And on all streaming platforms is Emyne. So EMYNE. I do have 2 new songs. By the time you're watching this, probably Passenger Seat Princess and then Crazy Now is coming out as well. And yeah, I feel like Instagram is the main thing. TikTok is Emyne Aaliyah, Emyne AAHLEAH. But mainly focus on the streaming and focus on Instagram, because that's where I be at. Oh, and the Butterfly Experience podcast on Spotify. We working on getting on everything else. I'm trying to get on everything else, but definitely YouTube for meditative experiences and interviews. And Spotify for literally all the episodes you'll love. And on Instagram, same thing. The Butterfly Experience podcast. I hope I didn't say that too fast. Was that okay?
I heard it. I think fast though, but right. I think it's cool.
Period. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's me. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much. This was an amazing conversation. I learned so much. I can't wait to rewatch this one.
Same.
And with that, we are signing out. Peace, queens.
Peace. Thank you so much. This was great. I loved it. All right. I think
all these people call them.